Manchester Student Radio.
Yes, hello, this is Fuse FM. You're listening to Walk and Talk, the only Manchester radio show about getting out there and exploring Manchester. Thank you so much to Adam Constantine for Constantine's Corner. I was sitting in the studio while he was changing over, and goodness, those songs are excellent. Like, genuinely really good vibe. I would totally recommend you going to check out that, which should be on Mixcloud shortly. He's just in the next studio getting it off the computer. So, anyway, welcome to Walk and Talk, the show that encourages you to get out. And since it's been reading week, I imagine people have been getting out even more. I hope, at least. It has not been great weather-wise, but I got out. I went up to the Lake District. It was lovely. And I have to say, it's been nice to just also hang around Manchester. There's been tons of stuff going on. Just today, there was the whole Remembrance Sunday thing in the main square that I popped off to, and that was very nice. We've also had stuff like Halloween in the past couple of weeks, and we've had Bonfire Night, which I love, even though I didn't see many fireworks because of where I am. But it was still excellent. And we are taking all those different events, all those different things, and mashing them all together into one mess of a show for you today out on Reflection Week. So, I think that previous song was Far Away by John Lipp, one of my favourite songs. I just love the way it sort of like makes you want to get up and go, you know, as you should want to, even though it is raining and getting dark outside. But we're going to be playing a little song by Vampire Weekend next. No, it's not by Vampire Weekend. It's Vampire Blues by Neil Young, because this is the Halloween segment of our show. Let's play this song. That was Vampire Blues by Neil Young. I really like Neil Young, and I hadn't actually heard that before until I, previewed it to cue it up. But it's kind of nice. It's a nice sort of funky beat as we go on to this show, which I will say, if you're expecting coherence, you will not receive it because I've been on holiday. So I've only just got back last night, and my 2 trains were cancelled, and it was a whole faff. But I am here to regale you with tales of my experiences around Manchester. And if you have tales about Manchester or anywhere else you have been over the past week and a bit, because time is wobbly here, then please DM us, call in. DM us on Instagram. We're Walk and Talk FM on Instagram, or we're walkandtalk@gmail.com if you want to Gmail us or email us. You can do anything you want. We are not angry with you at all. So, how was everyone's Halloween? My Halloween was excellent. I live up in Piccadilly, so I was able to get all the way around the city centre just for an explore, only for a couple of hours. I didn't go like full all-out Halloween. I just had a small poncho and some glasses on for a hippie costume. But I will say, it was so cool. Going from a place which doesn't really celebrate Halloween at all, we had like 2 people come to trick-or-treat last year, to Manchester, where all of you seem to have the best costumes ever. Everyone seems to put 4,000 hours of effort into your costumes. And congrats, guys. It shows. You look amazing. I saw multiple Walter Whites. I saw multiple pirates, cowboys. Where's Wally was a massive success, was a massive hit. Excellent. So, to start off our Halloween segment of this show, we're going to be playing a Halloweeny song. There's more Halloweeny than the previous song, because the previous song was about vampires, which is also Halloweeny. But we're going to be playing a Halloweeny song, which is the classic, the only song I could actually play, except for Spooky Scary Skeletons, which I do have queued up in case I want to play it. It's the Monster Mash by Bobby Boris. I can't see his last name, it's obscured. But it's by that guy. So, who did the mash? We did the Monster Mash.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the Monster Mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the Monster
The
Mash.
Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the Monster Mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
Played the mash.
They played the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the Monster Mash. Out from his coffin, Rex's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the Monster
The
Mash.
Monster Mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's now
smash.
the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything's cool. Drax a part of the band, and my Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
Then you can mash
Then you can Monster Mash
the Monster Mash.
and do my graveyard
Then you
smash.
can mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can Monster Mash. Mash. Easy, boy. You impetuous young boy. Mash good.
Monster Mash. Monster Mash.
And that was The Monster Mash by Bobby Boris. Pickett, a Halloween classic that I felt I had to play because I didn't really play many Halloween songs last week. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Do not, I don't know, attack me with pitchforks and flaming torches in the street as I try to leave the studio. Thank you. But did any of you guys walk around Manchester over Halloween week and see all the monsters? That's why I played the song, because I did. I saw 17 different monsters. They're all big, inflatable, big, bright things. My favourite was the one on campus on Canal Street. It was massive. It had, like, teeth. It was about twice the size of me. It looked like it was eating the building. Oh, it was so cool. I don't know if they're still up because I haven't really been walking around there yet. But if they are, check them out. And if you haven't checked them out, I'm sorry, but you'll have to wait an entire year to see these monsters. Now, we're going to be moving on from Halloween now. We're going to be moving right on by to a festival that is, I don't know, it's sort of celebrated around here. I'm not entirely sure. I did hear some fireworks, but I didn't really see much bonfires, which I suppose in the middle of the city you can't really bonfire. So we're going to be playing a song that basically emblemizes what we need to do for this night. It's Firework by Katy Perry because I'm a hack. So here we go.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, You're gonna leave 'em going, Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon.
Okay, so it's a lovely autumn day on Halloween, and I've just met this chap. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm Jaya. I'm a teaching assistant in London, actually.
Teaching assistant. So why are you up here in Manchester?
I'm just visiting some mates. Yeah, it's good fun.
So have you explored Manchester much? You've been out and about, or are you purely here focused on your mates?
It's my first time in Manchester, so I'm hoping to explore a bit more, but yeah.
I'd recommend a Northern Quarter. Have you been up there?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So our show's about music. Is there any music you like to listen to when you're out and about? Maybe perhaps on a long trip up from London?
I'm pretty flexible with music, and I listen to just about anything, so
Any particular bands?
lately I've been getting into the Stone Roses, so Manchester locals.
Very Manchester locals. I think we have to play an obligatory Slow Roses on every show we have. But that's a really good shout. Any songs that you want to request?
I really like I Wanna Be Adored. Yeah.
I'll definitely think about playing that. Thank you so much.
That's alright, thank you.
Today's the day she swore to steal what you never could own.
That was Waterfall by the Stone Roses, and thank you for the request. I quite like that. And also, of course, Manchester Radio Show, you have to play a Manchester-based band. Anyway, we are going to go straight into our next song, which is Los Complianos, because I like it. And we also need to transition to something a bit sadder. So, here we go. Let's play this song.
Bucket. You glug and you glug, and the titans in your stomach splash your shoes. You complain the tap water runs solid white. You dangle fishing line for crabs, but they're not interested on your only bite. I watch your face move in a compact mirror, how the powder settles in. Premature growth caused by worry. Say I circle you unwanted like a seagull swoops and feeds from. Tied, you're listed high. I think I'd do it for love if it were not for the money. I'll take any scraps that you can give. Fishing boat, the creed adrift further than we could swim. Come what midnight, neon signs have been unplugged and fade. You dance the jig down at the harbour. Create your own flash show with security lights. I remember being naked to my waist, though not in which direction. We are but two atheists in lust, you know. Gotta make our own love. There are listed buildings. I won't be tied, you're listed hard. I think I'd do it for love if it were not for the money. I'd take any scraps that you can give. I think I'd do it for love if it were not for the money. I'll take any scraps that you can give. I think I'd do it for love if it were not for the money. I'll take any scraps that you can give.
And that was There Are Listed Buildings by Los Complianos, and I did not just play that because someone needed to come in and grab something, so I had to quickly play a song. I quite like Los Complianos. That isn't my favourite song of theirs. We don't have my favourite song of theirs, which is Death to Los Complianos. But we have that one, and that one's quite good. And it's quite good for Manchester, because there are quite a few listed buildings around here. You see, Tenuous Connection is the heart of this show. So, anyway, I was just chatting to Mr. Adam Constantine, because he just had to pop in. But apparently, he is very, very keen on his coffee and his bars. So, I might see if I can get him in later, in a couple of weeks, to talk about the good coffee places in Manchester, because I'm very passionate about coffee, having just discovered it about a month ago. So, that might be something fun to do. But we're moving on to a little bit, we're going to slow down a bit now, because we've looked at fireworks night, we've looked at Halloween. We're now going to look at what today is. Now, today is Remembrance Sunday, where we remember all those who died in various wars and commemorate them in services across the country. Now, I went to the Manchester service by the Cenotaph in St. Peter's Square, and it was really, really nice. A lot of people, a couple of hymns, some prayers, 2 minutes silence with a massive cannon blast that shocked everyone. Everyone jumped out their skin. But it's just nice to go out and just be a part of a larger community in Manchester. So in order to slow down a bit, we're going to be playing some classical music for a couple of minutes, just to let you sit and think and remember on this Remembrance Sunday. This is what I've chosen to help the mind think and remember, and it's Air on G by Bach. So I hope you enjoy.
us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag, so we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for America.
That was Bach's Adagio on G, followed by America by Simon and Garfunkel. We're taking it a bit chill for these next few minutes, just to, just sit and think about Remembrance Sunday, because that's what today is, and it's a fairly important day, I would say. I do a lot of poppy work with my grandparents, who help distribute poppies, so November is always a time for mostly just going to Tesco's and giving people poppies. But it's also, Remembrance Sunday is quite a big thing, sort of, in the house. Anyway, we're moving on. We're playing some Beatles now, because this doesn't really have a plan, this show. We're just sort of chilling it, because it's Reflection Week, and, Anyway, we're going to be playing Let It Be by the Beatles, because I want to be able to have a song that will transition from the calm peacefulness we're doing right now into the high energy of the rest of the show. So I thought this was a good one. Also, it's 4 minutes long. It means I can get a drink. See, if you can't see me, but I'm smiling right now. So here it is, Let It Be by the Beatles.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Oh, there will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
And that was Let It Be by the Beatles, a song I played to transition us into a more happy version. I understand that last segment was a little bit down, but it's meant to be. It's Remembrance Sunday. It's meant to be a little bit relaxed. But we're going to be playing some more upbeat tunes to round off the last 15 minutes of the show. I have been sent a message saying that we lack structure in this show, and I'd like to say, how dare you? We do not lack structure. We thrive in structure. And that is why it is 25 degrees in the studio at the moment. And I'm boiling to death. So, we're going to be playing some Vampire Weekend and Campus. Because all of you listening to this show should be coming back to campus tomorrow. Hopefully. I mean, you might not have a lecture tomorrow. I don't. But I am coming back to campus anyway because I've got to do things like library research. And you can all do that and get out and do library research. Or not. You could just stay at home. Relax more. But, yeah, who cares? This is Campus by Vampire Weekend, and I'm going to try and get less warm.
Shoulders cold, I've got to leave here before I go. I pull my shirt on, walk out the door, drag my feet along the floor. I pull my shirt on, walk out the door, drag my feet along the floor. Then I see you, you're walking across the campus, cool professor studying romances. How am I supposed to pretend I never want to see you again? How am I supposed to pretend I never want to see you again? Walk to class in front of ya, spilled coffee on your keffiyeh. You look inside and turn to the door, drag your
That was Campus by Vampire Weekend, a song I'm playing because we're all coming back to campus after Reflection Week. Wasn't it a great week? I had a good time. I did a lot. Well, not really. I mostly just sorted out like computer issues for elderly people. But aside from sorting out computer issues for elderly people, I had a lot of fun. So, what do you have to look forward to in the next week after you get back? Well, there's quite a lot happening here in the SU, including on the 11th, so Tuesday? I think Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Wait. So today's the 9th, Monday 10th, Tuesday 11th. Tuesday is Bandioki at the 1532 bar, which is karaoke, but like with a live band, which is so fun. If you haven't done it, I've done it before. If you haven't done it, go down and have a look. It is great. Best thing to do, try and find like the weirdest song to force the band to play it. It's very funny. And we've got so many other events. You've got a Wellbeing Wednesday on the 12th, which is just, which says it provides health massages. Head massages. That sounds weird. If that's your thing, head down to the SU. We're on Oxford Road. You know where we are. And there's a couple of drop-in events, job club stuff. If you haven't got a job yet, I have. I recently got a job on Friday. I'm very proud. But if you haven't got a job, there are multiple job shop events happening in the SU over the next week. Go to them. They'll tell you how good your CV is. They'll point you in direction of some decent jobs. And they'll just support you because job hunting is horrible. Take it from someone who's applied for over 100 jobs in the past 2 months. Job hunting is the worst thing you could ever do. And yeah, they'll help lessen the pain. Aside from that, there isn't much else happening in the SU, but there's always something on. Like, it might not be advertised, it might not be shown, but there's always something to do here in the SU. So I'd recommend you come down and have a look. Right, we are entering our last 8 minutes of show for this week. How will you cope without me for the rest of the week? Well, that's good. Good thing you said, because if you like the show, if you want to listen to it again, or you want to listen to any of our previous 2 shows, then look us up on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. All of these can be found on our Instagram page in our link tree. We have the full record, full archive of all of our shows apart from the first one because that was a tester. And if you want to have a look, if you want to listen back, then please do. And remember, if you want to ever suggest a song or ask for an interview, we'll interview you about anything. If you have a suggested topic, we'll do it. We're quite open to basically anything if you're a student. So, for our last 7 minutes of broadcasting, we're going to be playing, for 5 of those minutes, a song that I really like and I think really sort of gets people up and going. It's Yellow by Coldplay, and please do not criticise me for playing Coldplay. I will play Coldplay if I want to, because I like them. Here's Yellow by Coldplay, and it's a live Glastonbury version because it's kind of nicer.
Your skin, your skin. This is called Yellow. Come on! swim across, I jumped across for you. All the things you do, 'cause you were all yellow. I drew a line, I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. Oh, it was all yellow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin was turning to something beautiful. You know, for you I'd bleed myself dry. For you I'd bleed myself.
You've been listening to Walk and Talk FM live on Fuse every single week at 3 p.m. I don't know if we've got anyone after me, but if we do, I hope you enjoy their excellent show. And if we don't, then please enjoy this playlist created by our presenters just for you. Now, if you ever want to listen again to Walk and Talk afterwards, after Winner's Live, in any time you want, then we're simply search up Walk and Talk on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. We are everywhere, and we are available 24/7 all the time. If you want to follow us on Instagram, Walk and Talk FM, or email us. If you want to email anything in, walkandtalk@gmail.com. Always available. Always ready to hear your insights and your Manchester moments. Oh, that's quite a good alliteration. I might use that. But it looks like we're on the last few seconds, so I'm going to say goodbye and enjoy the show.